welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. Here we are inside of the McLaren 600 LT. Just picked it up from the service department, got the entire transmission fluid changed, the oil changed, brand new car essentially, and running better than ever, it feels like. Big update today. I know that we have made many videos talking about our new Raptor R coming in. However, I want to get back to all the amazing comments we received on our announcement video talking about how we got an allocation through Middleton Ford over in Wisconsin. Amazing dealership. They are phenomenal people. They are true proper car enthusiasts who track, and that's the best part about them, because a lot of dealerships, they are just in it for the money and screwing over customers. Not these people. I would highly recommend them, and I cannot wait to fly out to Wisconsin to take delivery of our all-new Ultimate Edition, Ford Raptor. It's finally time. They're going back to the V8. I know so many people who are upset about them making the EcoBoost version of the Raptor, the Gen 3, Gen 2, put in the Ford GT500 motor in it. It's so exciting, isn't it? It's so exciting just thinking about it. This motor is tested, it's proven. We had it in two different vehicles. Our 2020 Handling Pack GT500, we set the quarter-mile world record that is still not beat for a stock GT500 at 10.6 at 130 miles an hour. And then we got it in our GT500 Track Pack. I love that motor. It can last lap after lap. The horsepower, the acceleration is unreal. With that being said, having an adaptation of that in a pickup truck just blows my mind. It's such an amazing racing motor. It's the heart of the GT500, and now we have it in a what am I thinking? I'm thinking the old Gen Raptor days in a new Ford Performance Raptor. Is so exciting. So thank you so much for all your amazing comments, and I was really happy to hear a lot of you are also getting a new Ford Raptor R. Maybe it runs a little bit. It's a loud car sometimes, but what's even louder with it is when you downshift and get those pops. This car is really hard to try to capture the motion and sound on video, because microphones, if you don't know this, they are tuned differently each one, so they try to pick up and remove frequencies. The best way to experience a 600 LT is in person. Same with the 350R. It's gonna be a challenge, I think, trying to capture the noise of the new C8 Z06. But we're gonna try, rest assured, we're gonna try. Oh, also, if you're interested in buying a C8R, hit me up in the description down below. I'm selling my C8R, and it's number 008 out of 1,000 produced. Basically the rarest one you can get. And it's the rarest combo with the competition sport bucket seats, the accelerator, yellow, you name it. If you want to have the chance to own a collector's item that's going for tons of crazy money, and I'm basically giving it away for less than any other one on the market, reach out to me or check out the YouTube video attached where I go over the entire vehicle and how much I'm asking for it. Let me know, it is available, but it's gonna go fast. I'm getting a lot of hits for it. I love those bugs too. This is why, you're seeing why I'm keeping it. You're seeing why. It's just the way it hooks up, puts down the power. There was actually a drag race recently where this raced a SVJ. It was put up by CarWow, and CarWow actually showed how this beat the SVJ down the airport, I think it was quarter mile from a launch. The SVJ was beating this on I think a roll race because it had more power, but the acceleration, the thrust, what I'm getting at with the 600 LT, it's able to accelerate so fast out of the apex of a corner or a dig because of the power to weight ratio, number one, and the way they design these vehicles. The turbos, when the turbos get spooled up and you have TCS off, traction control off, it's a totally different car, 0 to 100, 124 is the same as the 720S. You see the difference once you get past 130, 140 miles an hour, whereas okay, I'm now 4 or 3 miles an hour off the 720S. The only bummer is that in California, you're stuck with 91 octane, whereas with McLarens, and I'm sure with the Z06, it's gonna be faster on 93. We tested this theory at Laguna Seca, where when I put a mixture of 94, I believe it was, inside the 600 LT, it was about 8 to 10 miles an hour faster on the main straightaway. That is a lot of time. If we clocked a 132 lap time with this on Laguna Seca, with fresh tires and the right fuel, I think we can easily get into the sub 130. I know we can do it. I'm not gonna give up until we do. Just imagine the new Raptor R trailering The Raptor R being the hauler, the rig, the toy hauler for not only the McLaren, but the Z06 is gonna be unreal. I'm so excited about it. I did hear some interesting comments stating how, what are you doing? The Raptor can't tow. It's not a tow hauler or a toy hauler. I understand what you're getting at. I know the tow rating is like 8,000 pounds or so. But you gotta consider this. These track cars, they weigh on average like mid 3,000s, sometimes under. This is 2,900 pounds with a full tank. Without me in it, it'll be like right around 2,800 and something with like low fuel. You can tow this just fine if you get like a aluminum trailer or a lightweight trailer, because the weight caliber we're dealing with is not that high. Same goes for the Z06. I'm thinking Z06 is around 3,700 pounds. They haven't announced a curb weight yet for the Z06, unfortunately. Hopefully they do sometime soon. If you combine, 3,000 to 4,000 pound vehicle max with a 3,000 to 4,000 pound trailer, or maybe over 4, you're still fine for towing. The biggest issue we're going to be dealing with, I think, is going to be the fuel economy in this day and age, right? With the most expensive gas ever. In a 700 horsepower pickup truck, yeah, the fuel economy ain't going to be too good for trailering. Going to Coda, it's going to be a bummer, that being said. However, the beauty of it all is that the collection of awesome performance vehicles can now not only extend from the performance track side of things, but now to the off-road and trailer. Who doesn't want a GTR? Just drove by, got a C8 behind us, and I have auto start and stop on, so it's all quiet now in a McLaren. Kind of like the Artura, right? The Artura was kind of like that. I've been reading all the comments on the Raptor R video, and I want to thank you all so much for your amazing support and feedback on getting that vehicle. Again, major shout out to Middleton, because I'm such an enthusiast and these guys are so awesome to work with. A lot of you have been saying get Code Orange, and a friend of mine named Brian, who's also getting a Raptor R, was telling me that Code Orange is also the same color as the accent points for the Raptor R. Where you look at the side badging or on the front hood where it says like the R or the trim lining, maybe even with the toe hooks, if you have toe hooks as well, it's finished in orange. So Code Orange would go really well with the finish of all the Raptor R accents. There's so many amazing colors for the Raptor R. I think Ford nails their colors. They have tons of metallic flake options. I'm a metallic flake just fanboy. I love seeing it, especially with like my McLaren right here. You can't see it with the angles, but when I turn the camera around and you saw the paint, it just glistens in the sunlight. It's like a 10-stage paint. I could be wrong with that. It's like a very crazy paint job, and it's overkill for a truck, so disregard that statement. If Code Orange is metallic, then I think I would definitely want to go for it. I love Rapid Red. That was like our number 2 most voted color to get when we were buying the GT500 Trackback, when we were ordering that spec of the vehicle. It's an amazing dark, like burgundy red almost, that has flakes everywhere in the paint job. So does Kona Blue, but that's not available on the Raptor R. We do have Avalanche Gray, which is a carryover color from the GT350s in the R. I love it. It's a really cool color, and actually Brian is getting that color, and it's gonna look so good on an off-road centric pickup truck, isn't it? Oh, it's back off again. You know what, I'll just leave that off so we can enjoy the sound of the vehicle. I never actually turned that on, but I guess from the service department, they must have left it on. I don't know. The build is gonna be insane. I cannot wait getting a rig that will go perfectly with these performance cars. Everything will have close to 700 horsepower. Actually, the winner in terms of horsepower for the entire fleet is gonna be the Raptor R. I do want to ask all of you this one quick question. If you locked in a Raptor R, what was your specs? Please let me know in the comment section down below. I love hearing about your collections and how you're going about getting these new performance vehicles. Plus, if you have your own cool towing setup for the racetrack, I'd love to hear what you use. Do you use an F-Series truck or a TRX maybe, or even a ZR2? I know some friends of mine use like AMG SUVs, or they use Range Rovers. There's tons of options out there and you cannot go wrong. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button to help me out, and subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.